Mission is when the church reaches out beyond its own membership.
"100 years ago, representatives of mission agencies from around the world gathered in Edinburgh, Scotland, to assess the progress of world evangelization and make plans to finish the remaining task. 100 years later, much progress has been made, but much remains unfinished. In 1980, frontier missiologist Ralph D. Winter led a second meeting to commemorate Edinburgh 1910. Here, at this second Edinburgh gathering, the watchword, "A Church for Every People by the year 2000, was launched. Much was accomplished through this initiative, and many thousands of people were reached. 30 years later, we are in a position that the church has never encountered in its history. The feasibility of engaging all remaining unreached peoples in the next decade is almost a foregone conclusion if we all work together. But with a global thrust to bring the gospel to the final frontiers, is there something we may be missing? Why, after 100 years of progress in many mission fields, is the church being characterized as a mile wide and an inch deep? In other areas, the church has hardly grown at all, despite receiving thousands of missionaries over the last century. Can our Lord's command to go into all the world and make disciples of all people be accomplished in our generation? Our lists of unreached peoples are better now than ever before in history. But what do we do once we get there? After 30 years of the modern frontier missions movement, have we been effective according to the biblical standard? As we prepare to chart a course for the next 10 to 20 years, it is time to ask ourselves and measure our effectiveness by the standard which Jesus gave us. Are we making disciples, teaching them to obey everything Christ commanded? This is the question before us. Come prepared to answer it and to listen to what God will be saying to others from around the world.